Hey folks, it's October 10th. So far in the playoffs this year, we're 0-3 and -7 units. Pretty remarkable, but you know what? You're going to win some and lose some on betting. Actually, this summer we actually had a pretty rough skid after going 15-3, went like, I don't know, 1-10, and then we went back to like 25-7 or something. So these streaks happen. Playoffs are a little bit different, a lot more parity. I was trying to really find dogs on the first three games. There is no dogs where the predictive confidence is higher today, so we are going to have to go with the favorite. I don't really like paying a lot of juice. -130 is not exactly a tremendous amount of juice, but I am taking Minnesota. It seems like every game I bet so far has been very Minnesota heavy. Let's just put it this way: the Passan model likes Houston. I don't put a lot of weight in the Passan model. You've got forward line movement on the splits here. The line has basically gone from 114 down to 110, which would make sense when a little bit more than half the money's on, or percentage of bets is on Houston. But 46% of the split on Minnesota is hitting 60% so far in the playoffs since last Monday, and plus about 2.5 units it looks like. Both these pitchers have a whip under 1.31. This one's at 1.27. This one's at 1.15. Those are a wash. Those pitchers under a 1.31 whip are actually hitting 25%. Those teams are only winning 25% of the time in the playoffs, which is kind of interesting. Another interesting note here is Javier has a 4.56 ERA, which is over 4.5, which is kind of on the high end of the analytics. There's only one stat so far over 4.5 so far in the playoffs since last Monday. And it's probably the same pitcher. So that those pitchers over 4.5 are hitting 100% at 1-0 and plus 1.5 units. Whereas Gray, which I really like Gray in this position, he is actually honestly under the 3.5 range, which is on the low end, which are hitting 60% and 6-4 since last Monday and plus 2.1 units. So you can see there's a few numbers there. Home favorites. This is a home favorite. Home favorites are actually not doing very well. They're hitting 38% at 6-10 and -5.9 units. So the home road thing really doesn't have a lot of value. If you look at the fact that Minnesota's plus 13 at home, Houston's plus 21 on the road. I don't know if the home road record thing really makes a huge difference. I know that Minnesota played Toronto tough at home, but again, I'm not going to put a lot of weight in that. I did look at the percentages on money splits. The percentage of money at 62%. It's hitting 44% so far since last Monday at 4 and 5, getting 4 and 5 and -1.7 units. So I like Minnesota. I'm going to put 3 units on it. And that's pretty much it. A quick shout out to the chief nerd officer over at Bet Gadget. It's his birthday today. Another shout out to AR and Lemansky, the guys I guess that get on Reddit. I hear from the marketing people that are always tearing me apart when I lose. I love the fact you're building our brand and keep tearing us apart, keep making noise. It builds our brand, so we thank you. Have a good day, folks. Bye.